Okay, this is just funny because I feel funny because this is something that is so entertaining about me. So my whole family has vertigo. And I laugh because we are huge theme park people, like love theme parks. And my kids and my husband are way better than I am. I am like, if I spin in a circle, I'm in trouble. So I'm just going to give some tips to help in Disneyland if you have vertigo. I live in Utah. We have a amusement park, I guess, here called Lagoon. I can do like 2 rides at that place because they're all hardcore, fast-moving, herky-jerky rides. And it's not worth it to me because it pretty much makes me throw up and pass out because I'm so dizzy and out of whack. So here's some things that help me going to Disneyland with the rides that I'm able to go on. So I wear C-bands, and they're bands that just go around your wrist and they put a pressure point right there. Those I wear the whole day. There's also, because I don't want to take like Dramamine or something, because if I do, it'll just knock me out for the day. Same with like Bonine. There's also this like oil that you can put behind your ears right here. I know they have the patches, but when I've worn the patches, like when I've gone on cruises, it totally makes me blind. Like I'm like, oh, I can't see anything. It just makes everything really, really fuzzy. So I put this oil back there. It also helps. That helps me on flights as well. And then I like ginger bites. I just get them from my grocery store. And they're just these chewable bites that help me with not being so nauseous. They help me on planes. They also help me at theme parks. I love Disneyland. So it is really something that I work hard to find things that can help me so that I don't get sick. If you have vertigo, these are the rides I highly recommend that you avoid. We just don't go on them because it's just not worth it for us. So the number one ride that I have literally never been on, that I've been to Disneyland many times, is the teacups. Don't do it. They spin. You can spin them while you're in them. It's just not worth it for me. Like if you have vertigo, that is a spinny spinner and your dream is dead. Couple other spinners that we try and avoid. My daughter can do Dumbo, so she likes that, but I don't do Dumbo and I don't do Astro Orbiters. It's just going in a circle. It's not worth it for me. So Astro Orbiters is the next one, followed by Dumbo, because they are spinners and they just not worth my time. The one that I tried to do as an adult, and this is why I'm wearing these, was Space Mountain. I was like, I'm going to be fine. I think I did that when I was a kid. I was fine. It was bad. Like, because you are not only spinning hard in the dark, but it's like you're disoriented. There's like flashing lights and stars. It was bad. So the second that I got off that ride, I was like trying to get to the bathroom as fast as possible because I knew I was going to throw up. And this kid, this little poor kid, he threw up. He was on the same thing as me, like the same seedy thing as me. And he climbed out of the thing, threw up on the ground, and then threw up all the way to the garbage can, and then threw up in the garbage can. And I'm like, running past him. Like, and I mean, his family was with him. The cast members were helping, but I was like, I do not want to throw up like this kid. I will make it to the bathroom. So my kids and my husband, they can handle Space Mountain. I cannot. It's just not worth it. The other one that I didn't realize was going to be a problem was Star Tours. I got in Star Tours. I thought I was totally fine. And it was like, and I'm like, oh no. This is like you're watching a 3D movie and the chairs are moving. And I was just like, put your head down. Don't think about it. That one, I did not throw up. I almost did, but it pretty much knocked me out for the rest of the day. Like I was so dizzy, I could barely walk. So Star Tours, if you have vertigo and those kind of things mess with you, the moving 3D with the moving seat, like a 4D, not worth it. Which sucks because it's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. These rides are all cool. But it's like, I don't want to knock myself out for the rest of the day. I want to be able to still enjoy it. The last one on this list that even my poor sister had a hard time with was Smuggler's Run. Because it's very similar to Star Tours. There's a lot of movement, herky-jerky. 3D, you're controlling it. So if you have someone in there with you that is maybe younger and controlling it and really making it herky-jerky, you can get really sick. My husband gets sick on that one. My kids have a hard time with that one. We pretty much skip that one. I will say I am a big fan of queue lines. I love just walking through the queue lines, even if I don't ride the ride. I know that probably sounds nuts, but especially Smuggler's Run, it is such a cool ride. When my kids first did it, they were like, this is such a cool, like, queue line, you know, and then they did the ride, and they were like, and we're done. I'm like, oh, crap. So, realize Smuggler's Run might make you sick. My sister skips that one, too. Okay, the one-timers that I can handle with Vertigo. Thunder Mountain, I can do it once, and that's about it. It's herky-jerky. There's some hills. I can also do the Runaway Mickey's Railroad once. It's a trackless attraction. What really gets me going bad is when Daisy's teaching us how to dance. Because it's something about moving backwards in a ride. No. Indiana Jones, it's a one-timer when I'm there. I can only do it once. And I love it. It's such a fun ride. It's so cool. It changes a little bit. You know, there's different components to it to make it different. But it's only a one-timer, otherwise I'm in trouble. Matterhorn... That is a herky-jerky headache. Like, you're going to get a headache. I kind of go like this the whole time so that it doesn't, because it really is. But it's an OG, it's an original, it's a cool ride. But yeah, it's super herky-jerky. It moves really fast. It's fun, but it's a one and done. Hopefully this gave you some help if you are some poor soul like me that loves Disneyland but has vertigo. Hopefully it gives you some ideas, and hopefully you avoid getting really sick, because I don't like that when I'm spent this money and I'm thrown up. I don't want that to happen. So hopefully that helps you. If you have vertigo, please like and subscribe.